Alright, it should be up any time now.
It says it's waiting for us.
It says it's streaming live.
Oh, right.
Is it working now? This is frustrating.
It looks.
There we go. These three should be up. There we go. Hi, Nina. How's it going? It's good to see you. So, sorry we have been absent for a while. It's just a lot has been going on. And Matt works full time now, so we only get to see each other for a full day twice a week. And normally on those days, we just are tired and we don't feel like being creative. We're just content to watch Doctor Who on my TV. So that's what we've been up to mostly.
She got me sucked into the TV show now. I'm really liking it. It's interesting. I really want to.
He's becoming a Whovian now. So it is awesome.
Oh, what'd you say? Whovian?
Yes, that's what it's called, a Whovian. And annoying or bad Doctor Who fans are called hooligans. Oh, Nina, geometry homework sucks.
Rip.
I remember geometry class. I remember thinking, how much in trouble would I get if I were to just swan dive out of the window and run to freedom whenever I was in any math class? Hey, Django.
Hi.
You're funny. Yeah, Nina, I know that feeling very well. Normally when I don't feel creative, I just throw some eggs, cheese, and rice in a bowl, and I call it good. Because it's a pretty simple food that is easy to make and actually very nourishing. So, it's all good. You guys are funny. I see that only 2 of you guys are here right now. Hopefully more of you guys will tune in. Django, you're funny.
What?
Those of you who are watching and who have stayed with me for a while, you know that I've been dealing with a lot of crap lately, so that's why I've been absent. But things are a little better now. Had to make some changes to my life, which were not easy, but change can be a good thing and it can be important. Anyways, there. Django, you're funny. Thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. I just know that I'm a person. I deal with my own crap. And I figure if being honest about what that entails helps other people realize, hey, I'm not the only one dealing with all this kind of stuff, then it's totally worth it to me to be so honest. At first, the thought of pouring my heart into being so open to everyone, it was scary. And I thought, I hope people don't think I'm just being overly dramatic or pathetic or complaining. I just figure there's too much reality, TV show, talk everywhere, so I figure if I could actually be genuine, then that might help. Hi, Nevik. Well, one of the biggest changes was having to say goodbye to someone who made it their mission in life to make me miserable because I didn't go along with what they wanted me to do. But I don't want to get into a whole lot of detail with that unless everyone wants to hear about it. Although if you watched my video for a couple days ago where I rant about fake abusive people, then you'll know what was going on. But the person that I referred to in that video is no longer in my life, nor does that person have any access to contact me anymore. I always feel bad when I have to completely block someone, but if it protects my sanity, then it's got to be done. Because if you don't have mental sanity, you're not going to be able to do anything in life. Hi, Steven. It's good to see you. Yeah, it just sucked because I really trusted this person, and I loved this person like a sibling. And it's just always disappointing when someone you love and trust in goes out of their way to try to hurt you on your most prevalent social media platform. Mine happens to be YouTube, because 655 of you are subscribed to me, which still amazes me. And the fact that this person tried to share very personal info that I shared with this person, then that really was hurtful. But it's a new day, and I'm just glad that life goes on. Oh, Nina, I'm glad that you like that. It is totally unchoreographed. There are times when I will rehearse a video many times just so that I can tell all the prevalent, important information without unneeded repetition. So that's the most choreographing I do. I practice what I want to say. Django? No, it's not Trump. He has nothing to do with my life. Yeah, Nevik, unfortunately, that's true. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. But yeah, unfortunately, this person tried to drag my beloved Matt into it, too. And when people are just desperate and overreaching for ways to hurt another person, that's not a sign of mental stability, and it truly is sad. Fortunately, with a lot of time, practice, and encouragement from this guy, I've learned to not hold on to any hate for anyone, even if they do go out of the way to try to publicly embarrass me. I just hope they figure out what makes them happy without hurting other people, and I move on with my life. Because it's no good holding on to a toxic person.
Yep. All they're ever going to do is drag you down.
Yeah. And unfortunately, this has affected my sleep. But thankfully, like I mentioned in my other video, I never got attached or dependent on this person. So I won't really feel the loss of that friendship. But it is different, but different can be good. Thank you, Nina. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me to know that I have people who I've never met in person and are on the other side of the computer screen, and they actually care and they're here to support me and Matt. So in that way, I am very thankful for the internet. The Django.
Yeah, what? Who what?
Yeah, I'm wearing a different nose ring because my go-to one got slight damage in a video I just uploaded before I started this live stream, so gonna have to break out the super glue, but this one is a suitable replacement. So enough about me. Oh, Keith, you're funny. Thank you, Grenade Man. I appreciate that. It has been a while since I've done anything like that, just because it's so hard to get a hold of working numbers. And I think after enough calls, they find a way to block your number so you're not able to keep bothering them.
We are... Sorry.
Nevik, we live in the dead geographical center of California, where nothing happens. Except occasional thunderstorms.
If we're lucky.
Yeah. And some random protests on Main Street. But, yeah, our city is kind of dull, but honestly, it's better that way. Since it's just a few of us here, I'll leave this forum open to any questions that you guys may have. Whether it's about myself or Matt, our relationship, or any of my videos. Oh, Nevik, that's cool. I've been to Pasadena a few times to visit family. Oh, Steven, that's pretty cool. You mentioned being in Britain or Canada? Pardon me if I don't remember. I do have multiple viewers from all over the globe. So, yeah, Nevik, my boyfriend can be a smartass, as can I. That's one of the many reasons why we get along so well. Hey, Clifton. Yeah, we're just enjoying the weather because it's pretty nice. We got Chipotle for lunch, which is always good. And what else did we do? Oh, we watched Doctor Who while we ate our Chipotle.
She decided to leave me on a cliffhanger, which I thought was unfair.
For all my fellow Whovians, we're on season 2, and we just finished the episode called The Impossible Planet. And the next episode is called The Satan Pit. We finished The Impossible Planet, and I had to stop so we could film, and so I could leave him on a little bit of a cliffhanger, because I am a sadist. Oh, Steven. That's cool. I'm not sure where that is.
Nagaland.
Oh, Grenade Man, that's cool. I have a few viewers in the UK.
From the UK.
Hi, Amy. It's good to see you. Yeah, Grenade Man, Florida is pretty nice. It can be fun, but the weather can be very uncomfortably warm, as can it be here. Thankfully, right now, let me check my weather. It says it is 75 degrees with some cloudiness. So to me, this is the perfect weather.
I like this weather.
Yeah.
It's nice and calm.
Amy, that's funny you mentioned Prison Break, because my brother is dying to get us into it too, and we're like, we have other shows to finish up first.
I got so many shows I need to catch up on. It's not even funny. I
got him hooked on Supernatural, and now he's hooked on Doctor Who. And next I plan on getting him hooked on Warehouse 13. Oh, thank you, at Reef. I do my hair this way because I like to. Oh, Nevik, I can imagine so. Django, that's an interesting question. You see that, Matt? Yeah. A man murders and rapes.
A man murders and rapes 3 children. You have a chance to put him to death or let him go free with no repercussions. However, whatever fate you choose for him will be shared by an innocent man. What do you do?
I would extradite him to an island in the middle of nowhere where no one would find out. And then a couple bullets through the skull would be
But an innocent person would also get that same fate.
Well,
just lock him in
sure
jail.
There's loopholes to get around that. Nina, I began my YouTube channel in high school, actually. I got into some video editing with Windows Media Player.
I remember that.
I would do slideshows to my favorite songs that I would listen to all the time in high school. Unfortunately, I can't go back and monetize those because he uses the actual songs. But
Copyright.
it was a fun way for me to keep my mind occupied. But I restarted YouTube late last year as a way to kind of seek the comfort of other people going through the same things. Because those of you who have been watching me, you know I had a very traumatic breakup last year. And I did not handle it well because I was unofficially engaged to my ex. So I took the loss of that relationship very, very roughly. And I figured I still have my YouTube channel up. Other people go through pain too, so I might as well just turn it into a kind of a vlog deal where I share my life experiences in order to encourage and empathize with other people going through similar things. Michael, that is a great question, and it's not being sad to ask that. I cope with my depression with regularly monitored medication, both prescription and over-the-counter herbal supplements. There's this great chemical that's a derivative from green tea, and it is called L-theanine. It basically helps promote mood stability. You can take it up to 3 times a day with usually 1 or 2 pills at a time. And the great thing is it is not super expensive or habit forming, and there are no side effects except possible drowsiness or brain fog. I don't have any of those symptoms, but when my mom has tried it, she felt that a little bit. And I also see a therapist once a week, but
Okay, babe?
allergy season sucks. Okay, now, the pollen count is really high right now, and I have cough variant asthma, where my asthma attacks are uncontrolled coughing. Keith, Mom is doing some gardening, I think, and Darcy is drinking her water over there. Matt, why don't you say how you cope with your depression, since I answered it for myself?
Well, my way is I usually, well, it's a mixture of anxiety and depression.
As do I.
When they hit together, it's bad, but when it's just normal depression, sometimes it's unhealthy, but sometimes I bottle it and let it out whenever I'm at work, when I'm lifting heavy boxes, or when I'm doing a lot of physical activity. Basically, like, I let it out during a workout, basically. And the rest of that, I talk it out. This one over here helps me out a lot. And you still okay?
Yeah.
And I say we're both the happiest we've been in a long time.
Yeah, neither of us thought we would have happiness like this again, and neither of us thought that if we did get with someone else that we would be as happy as we are now.
Honestly, I never thought I'd be this happy.
Yes, Django, thank you. He is way better than my ex ever was, in every way. And I cannot picture my life going back to how it was before he came into it. There's no relationship as healthy and benefiting as one where you are with your best friend. Because if you just go on these dating sites and you just like, oh, I like the way this person looks, I like what they say they like, let's just date. Usually that doesn't work out. Excuse me. It's best to have a good foundation of close friendship first. It's usually recommended that you get to know a person at least 6 months to a year before you even start dating. Because in my book, the purpose of dating is looking for someone that you can marry.
That's the same for me. It's to me, the definition of dating is finding someone that you think you can actually live with for the rest of your life. It's not what most people call nowadays just to pass time. It's to actually look ahead and see what you can have.
Yeah, and so I see all these people who are like, oh, I got a date with this new person. I'm like, don't you think it would be better if you became at least good friends with them first?
Yeah. For us, it was lucky. We became best friends right off the bat.
Those of you who have watched all of our live streams, you may not know this or remember, but our very first live stream together was our very first time interacting in person. All other communication had been over Facebook Messenger for several months straight. And so it's just good to have that firm foundation of close friendship before you try to go anywhere else with that. Keith, my dad's been doing a lot of yard work and car work, so he's going to be coming in and out of the house a lot. Grenade Man, I'm sorry that you deal with that too. I understand that.
Stephen Strange, it is currently 4:12.
Yeah.
Where we are, 4:12 p.m. And anything else besides today, we're probably going to sit back, watch more Doctor Who.
He might help me. Dinner. Yeah, he might help me touch up some of my colors in my hair, depending on if we have the energy left over or not.
If not, that's a whole nother video right there.
Yeah. But yeah, Grenade Man, I do have some anger issues too. But mine are more bottle it up inside and hope the other person gets hurt. You know, but not with my hands. I've never actually hit anyone in the face before.
In the face.
I have punched someone.
Look at my reaction.
I have hit someone in the chest before, but
she knocked them out.
No.
No.
I want to answer all your questions before I tell that story. But yeah, Grenade Man, there's nothing wrong with going to see a therapist. I still see one every week. And she's been extremely helpful for me. Without her, I might still be suicidally depressed. I don't know for sure. All I know is therapy in combination with closely monitored medication can really be a lifesaver. I get really tired of those memes that are like, oh, the only medicine you need is the great outdoors. You don't need chemicals. When I see that...
It's technically a chemical in your brain.
Yeah, it's not working. So when I see all these assholes, sorry, I just feel very strongly about this problem. Where a lot of people think, oh, you can go off your medication and be you can go off your medication and be the real you. No. Medication allows you to be who you were meant to be. And a lot of depression is caused by a chemical imbalance in the brain. And all medication does is fix the improper, unhealthy levels.
It helps balance it out.
So don't ever let anyone shame you for seeking professional assistance for anxiety and depression. There is no shame in that. The only real shame is when you don't get help and your life spirals out of control as a result. Thank you, Django. I appreciate that. Oh, Stephen, there are no helplines in the UK? Or Nagaland? I'm not sure where that is.
Yeah, that's in the UK. That's in
I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that. But I'm glad that you're still here. That obviously means that you survived. I will keep all of you guys in my prayers because I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I try not to push that on anyone who doesn't want it. But I will say I do genuinely care about those of you who will interact with me. And if any of you tell me, oh, I'm having difficulty with this or that, I will be praying for you guys that those issues will get better, or that at the very least you'll know how to better handle them. Because not all problems go away.
No.
You just find better ways to deal with the problems.
Yeah, he was talking about be careful because you were talking about the anger.
Yeah. Grenade man, yeah. It's better to swear than to hit people. You're welcome, Michael. We just believe in being honest. And we both have had a lot of life experience that has taught us very invaluable lessons that you can't buy. You can't go to a bookstore and buy experience on how to handle certain things. Clifton, oh, that would be cool. I've never been to the Caribbean, but I have gone to Maui, and it was pretty awesome. That was a long time ago.
I've never left California.
Hi, Easy E. It's good to see you here. Hey, Karen. Missed ya. Yeah, Grenade Man, just remember, if anyone gives you crap about doing what you have to make your life better, then they are not worth keeping in your life at all. The people that really care about you, they are going to support you and help you fight. And they're going to encourage you to do what you have to make your life better. Django, that's funny. Karen, I'm stressed, tired, low on energy because of all that's going on. But it could be worse. Hey, the mask rapper. I'm still not doing so hot. I don't know if you have watched the video where I state all the stress I'm dealing with, but just in case some of you are unsure of it, I'm stressed out for many reasons. The first one is my dog is on her way out. She's a little over 10 years old. We've had her for 9 of those years. And we recently found out her liver is 1/3 the size that it should be. Her liver was very sick a few weeks ago, and we tried a medication to treat that, but it made no improvement. After being on a medication for a week and a half, they did another liver enzyme test, and the levels came back higher than before, which is a bad thing. So we got her on prednisone, which is an anti-inflammatory. It's a steroid. She's been on that for, I want to say, a week and a half. And so it's really stressful. She's drinking a ton of water every day, like 5 big bowls of water. And she's also peeing a lot too. And the vet told us that if the medication doesn't work, she has a few weeks. But if the medication does work, she has up to 1 year. And I know I'm not anywhere near ready to give her up yet. So that's one big thing I'm stressed out over. My whole family is stressed over it too. Because in our house, pets are family. And we're not ready to give her up yet. We're not ready to have her cross the rainbow bridge yet. But we're doing everything we can and keeping a close eye on her and praying that we'll get as much time with her as we can. I'm not sure where she is right now, but she's probably outside staring at my birds.
She's in here.
Oh, she is?
Darcy!
Darcy! Come here! Oh,
Come
here
little
she
bear.
comes. Darcy? Can you say hi? Sorry. Look at the bear. Darcy, come here. Darcy. Darcy! Hey!
She said she's in trouble.
Darcy.
She knows that you have food. Darcy, come here. Come on, be a good bear. You drank out of the bird bath. She drank out of my bird bath. Now, the birds that use that bird bath will poo in it and bathe in it, so I'm not about to let her lick my face now. But thank you guys for prayers for her. It means a lot. She's been the one of a few constant things in my life when everything got worse. So I'm gonna really have a hard time when she goes. Oh, Steven, that's really tough. I recommend that you try L-theanine because it helps me with my anxiety. I'm actually weaning myself off of Xanax altogether, successfully. For the last few weeks, I've cut down to half of a pill of Xanax, and the pill is the lowest dose they make. So I'm on that, and I think in a couple of days I'm going to try going without it altogether, but we will see. But Darcy is just one of the things stressing me out. On a more severe note, my dad's parents are having worsening dementia. They live in Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula. And those of you who are in the Midwest, you know what the food a pasty is. Those of you who don't know what a pasty is, it's basically a half circle shaped Hot Pocket. It's got beef and potatoes, carrots, onion, and all sorts of things. And my grandmother, who's been going to the same pasty store for decades, and a few weeks ago she couldn't remember how to get there. So that's a big deal. And my dad and his two sisters are trying to strategize on how to get them into assisted living, but the sad thing is my grandparents insist that they don't need the help. They insist that they're fine. So that's a lot of stress on my dad, because it's his parents. And no one wants to think about their parents slowly losing their mind. No one does. So that's another huge stressor. Some good news is that my gut health is improving. The appetite stimulant is working. I'm able to eat without getting queasy. I'm still working on expanding my stomach again to accommodate normal size meals, but I'm getting there. And I'm very slowly gaining back the weight I lost. So that's all good. But another stress is about going back to college in the fall. Which reminds me, I need to apply to our community college soon. I'm not sure when admissions are due. But I'm going to go back to my community college to officially get my AA. I'm only missing 2 classes to get that. But the classes I'm missing gave me anxiety attacks. So I'm not sure if I could handle them. So I'm going to sign up and talk to a class advisor on campus and see what they would recommend I do. But I do want to become a licensed clinical social worker. That's what my therapist is registered under. I thought of becoming a marriage and family therapist, but that's too much. I don't want to deal with marriage counseling. I want to work with one-on-one counseling for individuals who are struggling with life, like I am. And unfortunately, one of the top colleges in my area that I was considering, they don't offer the LCSW certificate. But if I were to pursue a marriage and family therapist certificate, then that would work. But I'm exploring my options, so I could use some prayer and support in that. It's just going to be really weird for me to enter into the college scene all over again 5 years later.
But she has amazing people who love her and support her and do things for her.
Yeah.
For starters, this guy. This
Yeah.
guy loves her a lot.
But yeah, it's just a lot going on right now, guys, and That's why I haven't been filming lately. My mind is almost unable to shut off long enough for me to fully relax. So that's why I've been absent a lot, dealing with way too much crap and not a big enough shovel. But Mass Grapper, I'm sorry that your mom was in that too. That's really tough. Oh, grenade, I see. That doesn't sound too difficult though. But I wish you luck on that. Thank you, Mass Grapper. All I know is if you have a lot of pain in your life and you don't use that pain to help others navigate through theirs, then the way I see it, the pain you went through is wasted. Because there's nothing as noble and wonderful as using your pain to help others get through theirs. I don't want my pain to be wasted on just myself. So that's why I want to become an LCSW. I want to be able to talk to people that are struggling. And I want to tell them, you're going through these sets of problems. Well, I understand because I went through this set of problems. You know, so we'll just see. No matter what I pursue, it will take a while. So I'm kind of nervous about that, but they say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And so we will see where it goes. Hey, Tanga. It's good to see you. Yeah, Grenade Man, art is very enjoyable. I use my hair as a form of art, in case you guys can't tell. The hair dye I use is very fun. It's brightly pigmented, and it smells like lavender. And so I get art therapy and aromatherapy at the same time. So it's pretty fun. Oh, Tenga, that's really cool.
I think I popped everything.
I'm so jealous that you can pop every bone in your body, but I can't.
Here, eat the rest of these.
Ooh, Swedish fish.
I think
This video is not at all sponsored.
No, it's not.
We need more.
Yes, we do. Oh, sweet. There's mostly green ones left.
Because I can't have them.
You don't like the green ones?
Thank you, Grenade Man.
Artificial apple candies.
Yeah, I loved Suicide Squad. I actually have a big old poster in my room that this one got me for Christmas.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I originally had my hair dyed to look very, very similar to hers. You know, bleached blonde with pink and blue. But over time I figured I should be more like me and put my own twist on it. So that's why I have pink and purple and green and blue. Because it's just fun. I've never heard of Reiki. I'm not sure what that is. So if you could explain that, that would be helpful. Otherwise, what other questions do you guys have while we're all just sitting here doing nothing on a Sunday afternoon? These Swedish fish are good. You guys have got to see this. What do you think, pretty bear?
Hi, Darce.
Darcy.
Who's a little bear?
Darcy, I love you. Can you whisper?
Whisper.
Darcy.
Whisper.
Darcy, look at me. Look at me. Whisper. 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 Come on, whisper. Be louder than that. Whisper. Darcy. Whisper. Come on. Darcy. Whisper. I know you can do it. Whisper. Darcy. Whisper. She's not feeling very cooperative right now. Darcy. Do you want a Swedish fish or not? You smell that? No. Whisper.
Whisper.
Darcy, whisper. Okay. That counts.
Oh, you should have had her stay. Wait.
I could also have her do other tricks. Darcy, look at me.
I'm gonna bite half of it. Or
Look at me.
not.
Speak. 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 Darcy, speak. Loud, speak. Come on. Speak. Not whisper. That's whispering right there. Speak. Good bear. Can you see why I'm going to have a hard time letting this dog go?
You see? Alright. Look at me. Look at me. No, not yet. Hold on. Wait. Come on. She's not listening.
You got to keep trying, hon.
Look at me. Wait. Wait. Okay.
I taught her all those tricks because I don't want to drop a food that could make her sick. So that's why it's very important to teach your dog how to wait before eating food. Because what if you drop something that's toxic to dogs and your dog just gobbles it up right away? You're not going to have a good time.
Technically, dogs can't have fish. What have we done? No. I'm dorky.
Oh, Grenade Man, it's good to have seen you here. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a good night. But yeah, she's my goofy bear. And
Hi, Darce.
don't let any expressions on her face fool you. She is very, very well taken care of. Hi, Leanne's Life. Good to see you. Oh no, all Swedish fish are gone.
We have to get more.
It's a sad time.
Someone play that song, the violin music from Titanic. It's an appropriate time.
Yeah.
She's looking at me like, you forgot
She's
something?
still looking at us with that face.
Whisper. Whisper. Whisper.
Are you gonna talk?
Speak.
Darcy, come up here.
Speak.
Darcy, come up here. Come on. There she is. There's the baby bear. I can't see her. Hi, bear. Come on. Lie down. Lie down. Good bear.
Hi.
As you can see, we all love her. She's a German Husky mix, so she does shed a lot. But I would rather have a house full of dog hair tumbleweeds than have a pristine home that feels lonely. I don't think I could live happily without a pet, because that would just be a dull existence. But yeah, she is a very silly bear. Well, Matt and I invented this game that I called the Sexy Whisper Challenge. Now, if upon first hearing that, you might think it's inappropriate. It's not.
Wait,
it just sounds inappropriate.
Did you switch up how it was? Or
what you do is you face the person that you're playing the game with, and you try and keep a blank face. And you tell them random phrases that you come up with on your own, but you say it in the most sexy tone of voice possible. And the first one to break face or laugh loses. I can be an expert at this at times, but other times not so much.
It's because we know each other too well to actually take each other serious too.
Pretty much.
That takes a huge part of it. Look at Darcy right now.
Yeah, she's a silly baby. Hey, Mike and Leanne, it's good to see you. It's always good knowing that you guys are here. I'm gonna get a refill of some water, and then we can start playing the Sexy Whisper Challenge so that you guys can get an idea of how it goes. And you guys might get a kick out of it and decide to play it with your friends too.
Why
I will be right back.
You little bear?
Matt is going to take over and talking to you guys while I get my water.
Alright, what's going on?
This is Cletus's car shutting off.
You're weird.
Yeah, I am. I'm weird, and you have to deal with it. Hoo-ha. So, what's going on, guys? We're still doing questions if you want to ask us a question.
I know you guys can still hear my voice from here, so I'm going to add a surprise element to the game to make it more fun. And Matt's probably looking confused right now, or excited. Because he knows me fairly well by now, and he might have an idea of what I'm planning.
What's up, Mike?
Ready?
I bounced it up. I don't know where that went. That's chocolate. What in tarnation? It was just right. Okay, it's gone. I don't know where it is.
Alright, second one.
I found it.
Oh,
No.
Hannah, would you do me the favor of refilling Darcy's water bowl?
Oh, sure.
It's completely dry.
Oh, that was so
No,
close.
Babe, this is for you.
Ooh, yeah. Were you trying to throw that in your own mouth?
Any
I'm
game
here,
where
here.
the goal is to look serious is made more interesting with the introduction of wine. This happens to be a boxed white Zinfandel, which is super enjoyable. I'm not a Merlot person,
Last one.
unless it's a white Merlot. Okay,
I'm just
can you
gonna
catch it?
We gotta get it.
Oh! Touched my foot. Are you sure you still want it?
Alright.
Alright, so we have our wine.
There was a hair.
The great thing is this game requires no sound effects, no music, just your voice.
Basically, it's gonna go like this, for example.
Okay. I will let him go first. Now, he's going to try and say something random that he thinks will make me laugh, but he'll say it in the sexiest tone of voice possible. And my goal is to not laugh or smile. But his goal is to make me laugh or smile.
Mm-hmm. You can see how.
Kind of like the staring game.
You want to do the staring game for a quick second? Why are you already laughing?
Let's see. That's not fair.
You gotta think of something sad to win.
I can see Darcy in the corner of my eye.
Like dogs getting hit by cars.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's how you win the game.
Well, it's supposed to be a straight face, not a sad face.
You can't laugh. That's the game.
Okay, we're going to try to get this game actually going.
Alright, so for the sexy whisper challenge, it's going to go something like this. Have it your way. Subway.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I was already smiling, hold on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
What the heck? That's unfair, you're doing a jingle.
You
Alright,
did a
so
jingle too.
Okay. So I lost
See,
one.
I think I'm
she's
going to win
0.
this one.
So she has 1 point because I lost, and I have 0.
Mm.
Now it's my turn. It's free real estate.
Try to say something like this. John likes to eat his own poop.
I've seen it.
Okay, it's my turn. Did you know that donkey farts are quite lethal?
Why'd you stare at me for so long?
Because I wanted to see if I could break you, that's the point.
Put more air in your breath.
It's your turn.
It's magically delicious. Lucky Charms.
Have Subway. Eat fresh. We both broke. Alright.
I'm trying to think of something to say. The most
This is how
random thing.
immature we are, that just the word poop makes us break face.
Niggas.
You can't say that.
It's 2017. Did you just try to assume my race?
I know your race.
No habla inglés.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Dang it!
Okay, if
You already did that too.
the rules are, if you break after the other person breaks, then your break doesn't count.
Can we just start saying random things? Like
Yeah.
anything? Okay.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I just happen to stick to product jingles.
Alright. You know what's really good on a hot day? Chipotle.
I saw your mom the other day. I didn't know.
Just the way you said that, I saw your mom the other day. Alright, continue.
Did you know rabbits multiply 100 times faster than humans? Oh my goodness.
Hannah is interfering with the game. Alright. I saw your mom the other day. I didn't know she worked at Goodwill.
Why is that funny? What the
You
heck?
broke!
What? What? Let me think of something.
And then she.
This one over here keeps interfering with the game. And Matt is trying to tickle me, but he forgets I'm not very ticklish.
I think I won the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you did win the game, Hannah, so far. Alright, your turn.
At one point in your life, you were the youngest living person. That's it. It's pretty realistic.
That confused me.
I don't know if you guys have seen the Vine going around, but it's this creepy dude who whispers it's free real estate. And for only God knows what reason, that jingle breaks me every time I hear it.
The meme.
You guys need to look it up and see for yourselves.
It's free real estate. Go. It's your turn.
Your mom is so old that she told me a story of when her pet dinosaur escaped.
Did she tell you that she caught it too?
Yeah, she also said that it knocked you off of your head.
And your butt.
I don't even know what that was. Are you keeping a straight face now?
Mm-hmm. We're just going to turn this into an insult challenge instead of the sexy whisper.
Insult challenge.
Where you make up crazy insults about the other person or other people related to a person. Basically, you try to trash talk them while keeping a straight face. And you try to receive the insults with a straight face. There's a lot of variants on how to play games like these, but they're all fun. I'll go first.
That's when you got hair coming out of your nose.
Hannah!
I'll go first.
Okay. We should have more wine.
Yes. To the top. You guys always say John is a butt,
Because he is a butt.
Literally.
but I didn't know you guys were twins.
I'm the one that got all the good looks. Your mama's so dumb. She got locked up in a supermarket and she almost starved.
Your mama's so dumb, she sold her car for gas money. I saw that lip quiver, didn't you, dude? I saw you like fighting it. No. Get back to her!
Okay. Your mama's so fat, when she goes to donate blood, it goes straight into McDonald's chocolate milk dispenser. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Wait, she's... I just imagine the look on her face was like, whoa, that's way too far.
It's your turn.
Oh. Hold on. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I forgot we were doing insult challenge.
Your mom would know. I don't think enough coffee exists in the world to wake you up onto being at my level.
Well, then get on the slide and get to my level.
I don't want to break my neck on the way down. Because that's a long fall.
Well, I don't want to get a step stool to get up to your level. Dang it.
You could have been like, yo, so you poop more than me.
If we're ever lost at sea, we can just hover around my CDs. It's pure fire.
If we're ever stranded, I'm gonna go all Luke Skywalker on the Tauntaun. Because you're bigger than me. And therefore, it's logical that you would have more body heat than me.
You just called me a tauntaun?
If the shoe fits, Tauntaun.
Tauntaun! Tauntaun!
See, this game is hard.
It is.
It's hard, and wine does not help. But it makes it more fun, and you need to have some more wine. I'm the one doing most of the drinking.
Oh, okay.
Your mama's so
Hold on.
dumb.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
Keep the straightest face you have. I'm gonna get close and close and close until you break.
Until
You
I
ready?
break?
Yeah. I'm gonna do everything that I can to make you break.
I win. You broke first.
She got me. Finally!
No!
No. Come here!
Nope. My arms are stronger than they look. Nope. I do not want to be licked.
Alright, come here.
More of the insults.
Gotcha.
Darcy's not impressed with your childishness.
Is that right, Darce? She's sticking my ear.
So, are any of you guys still around? The view count says there's only 7 of you guys here right now.
And one of those people is me too.
Yeah. So if you guys are watching, comment in the chat window so we can know you're there.
Oh, that was good. Ooh, Chipotle. Chipotle.
Smells like Chipotle and wine. Not a bad
It
combo.
smells like Chipotle, sour cream, some cheese, some pinto beans, some steak. Like everything.
Oh, about that story I was talking about. I figure the games that we tried are a loss right now.
Oh well.
But
we'll think of a way to
the time that I punched a person was years ago. I was at a friend's house, and my friend, his mom, and my friend's friend were all at his house, and we were just hanging out. And my friend and his mom have a small Chihuahua mix. He can be very chatty in an annoying way.
Was it a yipper?
Yeah, he can be a yipper, but
yip, 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 yip,
he's
yip,
still
yip.
cute. I still like getting to visit and see him. Well, he wouldn't stop making noise, and so my friend's friend did not like that. So he took a rolled up newspaper and he went to smack the dog with the paper.
What's going on here?
And I have no tolerance for any mistreatment of animals. If I see someone purposely hurt or startle an animal, I get really mad really quick. I basically go into this mode that I can't stop, where all I can think of is how do I get this person back from what they did to the animal when I was right there to observe it. Now, as soon as the friend appeared to have hit the dog with the paper and I heard the dog squeal, I was like, oh, hell no. So me being 5'2" and hovering around 100 pounds, and this friend being around 6 feet tall, after I squared up to him.
Square up!
Hi, Ken. No, we are not married. We're just very happily together right now. And so anyways, I square up with a guy that's about a foot taller than me, if not taller. And I punched him square in the chest as hard as I could. But the guy is one who works out. So my punch didn't even move him. But I did that to show him I'm really feeling strongly against what you just did. And
oh, you sucker punched him in the chest. And it's like, yeah, that's gonna be like, I'm pretty sure she didn't just do this for craps and giggles.
But yeah, I was very upset at that person, and so I immediately squared up. While my friend and his mom were just watching in stunned amazement. Holy crap, she's mad. We have never seen her angry and ready to get in a fist fight like that before. So I do the machismo thing where I puff my chest out and I stand on my tippy toes so I can be as tall as I can in comparison to the guy. But it's hopeless because he's still over 6 feet tall. And I look him in the eyes and I say, you do that again and I will punch you. Again. And he looked at me like, what's your problem? It's just a stupid dog. And I was like, my problem is you. Because you're an asshole who scared a dog to the point of crying as if in pain. That's my problem. And meanwhile, my friend and his mom were just looking at me like, what do we do? We've never seen her like this before. They could start a brawl right now. And his mom was trying to talk me down, saying, Annie, calm down. It's okay, it's just a dog. Calm down.
It's like, calm down, it's only just another form of life.
And I was like, no, I will not calm down. Did you not see what this guy just did to your dog? And so that friend of my friend and I, we did not get along for a while. But then a week or two later, he apologized, and I forgave him. And I also apologized for punching him square in the chest. But I lose control, and I go into a zone when I see any sort of abuse going on. Like, the mask rapper, yeah, if I saw that guy do that, I probably would have...
We would have to go San Andine on them.
Yeah.
We'd have to trout.
I would probably need bail money. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a good thing I'm working a full-time
job. Yeah, I'm like, Angel, that's cool. Dinner's always good. But yeah, anytime I see anyone abuse another person or an animal who is unable to defend themselves, that's a quick ticket to me going into a whole nother zone of thought where I don't think. The only thing on my mind when I see abuses like that going on is, how close are they to my location and could I do anything to harm them? And coming from someone of my appearance and of my general demeanor, it takes some people by surprise. They're like, holy crap, dude. I didn't know you could get to that level. And I'm like, that's because you've never done anything to make me get to that level. But yeah, that's the story of how I almost got in a fist fight with a guy that was over a foot taller than me. Thankfully, no other instances like that have happened since. But, doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are tuning in today, but that's fine. What are some other questions that you guys have that you would like one or both of us to answer? It could be anything. You guys are free to ask whatever questions you want. But if it's a question I don't like, I just simply will not answer. That's how it goes. While I wait for you guys to come up with some questions, I will say that we had a good Easter. We had a lot of good food. We got to enjoy some roast ham and all that good stuff.
No, we ate until our heart's content.
Yes, we did. And tonight we still have Chipotle leftovers, but we might do a quick stop to our local grocery store to get some bacon, and we could make breakfast for dinner. So that might be something we do. It just depends on what we feel up to doing. Because like I mentioned earlier, lots of stress right now, lots of lost sleep and energy as a result, but it could always be worse. So I'm trying to keep that in mind when I start to get stressed out about what's going wrong. And thankfully, I'm in a relationship with someone who is an optimist. He actually helps me stick to the good side of things. So, it does help.
Oh, I just realized that too.
What?
Today was Ren Fair.
Yeah.
Renaissance.
Would have gone, but we just don't have the energy. It's the Renaissance Fair in our area, but we just don't have the energy for that kind of thing right now. So, that's why we're just relaxing here, not doing much. But I'm just checking my notifications right now. Oh, apparently someone didn't approve of me stating what happened with me and this other person. And they wrote, "You should have kept it to yourself, unsubscribe." Okay, well, if people don't want to stay subscribed to me, that's their prerogative. I'm certainly not the thought police, and I can't go on and saying, you need to subscribe to me, or whatnot. I just post what I feel like posting, and it's up to you guys to decide if you want to continue watching me or not. That's how it goes. But, If you guys don't have any specific questions that you'd like to ask, I can just show you how my phone can tell us jokes, because that's pretty innocent fun. So do any of you guys have questions that you would like to ask? I'm just responding to a text from one of my close friends right now.
What are your guys' favorite color?
My favorite color is emerald green or forest green. What's your favorite color, hon?
A nice, good shade of red, more maroon, and not a lot of guys are willing to say this, but my other favorite is purple, and green is actually my number 2
I
favorite.
thought you were gonna say pink.
Yes, it's so pink.
Yeah, Mike's waving to you and he says hi.
Yellow, feller. Hoo-ha.
What is going on?
Your computer's acting up?
Yeah, it's like it's acting like I'm clicking something, but I'm not.
Well, it shows that there are 9 of you here right now. Sorry this stream isn't so interesting. We're just kind of want to keep it low-key and just allow you guys to ask whatever you want. Because we're just sitting here doing nothing, so might as well have fun with that nothing.
What would be harder for you? To tell someone you love them or that you do not love them back?
That's an interesting and difficult
Hold on.
question.
Repeat it one more time.
What would be harder for you? To tell someone you love them or that you do not love them back?
To say that you
That
don't
I
love
love
them
them.
back. That would be harder for me.
It's different for different people.
I have no trouble saying I love you to people that I do love.
It's just hard for me to open up to people. That's why it's harder for me. So that's why
Yeah, if someone says I love you,
is
I
harder.
have no issues saying I love you in return. But if I don't feel for them the way they feel for me, I find it very difficult to be honest in that situation.
Like right now, example. I love you. It's
And
easy. It's simple. I can say that.
yeah, and I
That's
love
true.
you too. So.
Well, I don't love you guys.
Well, we know that.
You're such a liar. Not many people here right now. Steven, yes, I love Marvel Comics. I actually grew up without comic books, but I did watch comic book movies as soon as they came out.
I technically gave you your first comic book ever, right?
Yeah, I have a Harley Quinn comic book that's a scratch and sniff, so it's extra cool. I actually opened it up and read it the other night, so it was pretty fun.
So I found this. I want to say it out really quick. I really like how they put this into words. I like being alone. I have control over my own space. Therefore, in order to win me over, your presence has to be better than my solitude. You're not competing with another person. You're competing with my comfort zone.
Interesting. That's very well put. But yeah, to continue answering your question, Stephen, it was pretty cool to read my first comic book ever. And the fact that it was a scratch and sniff made it even more exciting. I felt like a kid again. So, I might start hitting comic book stores when I have the money to do so. Yeah, Leanne's life, all I see is a green circle with a white L in the center. Yeah, Ellen, I am just having a small talk right now with you guys, answering whatever questions you want to ask. If any of you have working numbers that are scam numbers, you can tell us in the chat window and we will call them. Otherwise, we're just going to continue talking a little bit and basically hanging out with you guys.
Would you give a homeless person CPR if they were dying?
Yes. I would give a homeless person CPR if they were dying.
What do you think would be the hardest thing for you to give up on?
People. No.
She gives up on people all the time.
Well, what are the options?
There are no options.
Okay, so it's just point blank all over. The hardest thing for me to give up on would be food.
I'd give a pizza for her.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
Leanne, it's a very short video, but I thought it would be funny. I thought of an alteration I could make at the end of the video, but I didn't. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it up as is because it's funny. Yeah, Ellen, the scammers are just horrible people. And I know some of them are truly desperate for money, and with their economies, they're not able to actually get life-sustaining jobs. So sometimes I feel pity for them, especially if they express genuine guilt or displeasure over what they do. But I still keep in mind that they are still doing that. So it's just a mixed feeling for me dealing with scammers, because I've had a few confess to me that they were scamming. They knew it was bad. They felt bad, but they felt stuck. I've also had a couple act like total smartasses and like, oh, I can teach you how to scam. It's very easy. So, in general, I don't like scammers. But, Steven, yeah, I think that is your first time interacting with us like that. That's pretty cool. Sorry, my boyfriend is looking at Facebook right now and it's distracting.
Sorry, I'm looking up memes.
Yeah, Steven, a lot of them are in India, but a surprising number are in Jamaica as well. And the Philippines. So being a scammer doesn't really have a limit to location. They're all over the world. Which is very sad. Because sometimes, well, the most prevalent thought is that all scammers are in India. But that's not the truth. A lot of them are in India. I've dealt with some that were in Jamaica and Taiwan. So they're all over the place, and that's why they're so hard to stop. Alan, yeah, it's sad because some of these people do legitimately feel trapped. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they feel stuck. And for those people, I feel pity. But the ones that are not sorry and even going so far as to brag about how much money they've stolen, it's those people that I have no pity for at all whatsoever. And I accidentally closed out the browser window. I keep getting Internet Explorer pop-ups.
It's still doing it.
Yeah. I uninstalled Internet Explorer because, one, I never use it.
I even took a look at it.
And
I think it's just a coding
two,
error.
I don't trust Internet Explorer. And I keep getting these pop-ups over and over and over again, all saying that I have a malicious virus or malicious adware on my computer, or that my McAfee subscription is expired. But the thing is, I've never ever used McAfee. I've only used Zone Alarm. And so I get awfully tired of getting these same pop-ups every day throughout the day. But I guess that's the price we pay to have modern technology.
What the heck, dude? Why is this on Facebook?
I don't know. He just shared a very inappropriate meme that he found on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't share it, but I was showing
No. I don't understand how people can
I don't get how
share crude things like that
it's
on
been
there.
shared that many times. It's not taken down. Look how many times. Over 5,000 reacts.
Yeah, that's disgusting. But, yeah, Patriot, they are all over the place. Steven, yeah, that's true too. Well, you're welcome, Steven. It's nice to have anyone watch these live streams. Normally, I give 1 or 2 days advance notice to my viewers. Hey, I'm going to be doing a live stream at this time. Stay tuned. But like I said, my life has been so chaotic and stressful that I have just decided to stream this afternoon without any advance notice for you guys. Patriot, that was funny. McAfee. Yeah, Mike, that's what they all say. Hold the R in the Windows flag key.
Hold the R in the Windows flag key. Okay, hit the Windows key. Now press R. Now, that roll of the tongue though. I didn't know I still got it.
Yeah. Yeah, doesn't seem like a whole lot of you are still here, so it's kind of disappointing. But I guess I just chose the wrong time of day to do this, and I didn't give advance notice. So that's probably why most of you guys are not here. Leanne says that was a good impression that you did of the scammer voice.
Well, thank you. I practice my voice every single day. I practice at work too, and I like the scamming videos. I like the scam bait. Yes.
You guys want to see something ridiculously cute right now? Look at that baby bear. Darcy, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable, baby? Darcy. Darcy. Look at me, baby. Darcy. Now watch this.
What is that? What's there?
Kitty?
Something outside? She's all a cat. You say kitty, cat?
Kitty.
Darcy, what are you doing? Look at me.
She's so like, where's the kitty?
She's like, you got the cat, where is it?
Darcy. I love you. You big baby. Oh, are you gonna kiss my feet, you silly bear? That tickles,
Bear.
but that feels good. My dog likes licking feet. Normally, she never licks my feet, but she will lick my dad's feet. It's almost become a routine for her. Well, she will beg my dad to take his socks off at the end of the day when he gets home. And it's pretty funny. Okay, I lost track of the comments. Okay, there we go. Patriot J, that would be funny. I actually have considered taking a Bollywood dance class just because it would be good exercise. I don't know where to sign up for one. But yeah. Stephen Darcy is a little over 10 years old. She will be 11 in December if she stays around that long.
Got it.
And for a German Shepherd Husky mixed breed, that's a long time. That's being old.
She could live to 15 if she didn't.
Although, if she never had the liver problems, she could have made it to 15, but we don't know. We just have to keep giving her the meds that were prescribed to her and make sure we do everything we can to make however many days she has left here good days. Aw, thanks for tuning in, Michael. And we appreciate it. Love you too. No, Patriot, yeah, when cats lick you, that just tickles like crazy. I remember pet sitting a few cats, and one of them would give me kisses. And I remember thinking, that feels good only for a little while. Then it starts to kind of be irritating. Yeah, Patriot, she is an older dog. And she does have the gray fur around her eyes, which is a giveaway. But we'll see how long she stays around. I just hope that whatever time she has left will be as long as possible.
What the heck?
That's dumb.
What? I have so many questions.
Leanne, I know that if you go onto YouTube on your phone and you watch a live stream there, you can see the chat comments.
It'll give you live chat. You click on that and it pulls up the actual chat room.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time.
Mom, Mike says hi to you, and that he says God bless your heart for all that we're all going with, and he wants to pass that on to Dad as well.
Well, tell him thank you and hi, and God bless him too.
Yeah. Yeah, Steven, I hope she stays around a lot longer, because she is the best dog that I've ever had, and I'm just not ready to get rid of her yet or lose her. Oh, that's funny. Show them. This is pretty cute. Matt and I both love lizards and snakes, so we think that's cute. Yeah, Mike, we figured that out. Yeah, Patriot, it is sad when a dog gets grayer fur, because you know that they're getting older. Leanne, I don't know if you can go live on your phone.
You can.
Well, I've tried, but it just didn't work out for me. It could have been that I did it wrong.
You have to have it set up some weird way. I don't know what it is. You probably YouTube it. Google it.
True. But
yeah.
Hello. Yeah, Patriot, physically I'm doing a little better with my gut. But all the stress is taking a toll on my energy level. I'm pretty tired a lot of the time. And I'm not sleeping so well anymore. I'm waking up a lot. Having pretty upsetting nightmares. But that's a common thing for me when I'm more stressed out than usual. Steven, that's a good question. How do we know that that lizard you just showed is not a lady disguised as a lizard? I don't know. I just got another text from my friend. What are some things going on with you guys? What are some questions that you have for one or both of us? I figure we might stick around for another 15 minutes. And then we're probably just gonna... Aw, that's cute.
Little puppy.
As long as you guys are wanting to talk, we'll be here, but
No.
if we don't get a lot of more interaction, then we're going to be calling it a night fairly soon, because
I want my living room back.
Mom, people can hear you.
Good.
But what are some questions that you guys have?
Tell me about the worst punishment you had when you were a child.
Worst punishment I had? Well, I remember being forced to eat oatmeal when I did not like it at all.
You would do this if you had livers, huh?
Yeah. I did not like oatmeal. I really didn't. It was not a food I would choose.
I thought it was the nutrient gummies you didn't like. Or what was it?
The vitamins.
The vitamins.
I don't remember ever forcing you to eat anything that you gave a legitimate chance and then didn't like.
No, you made me eat oatmeal when I didn't want to when I was younger. And one day I was eating it very slowly because for some reason when you're a kid and you don't like a food, you take forever to eat it. When the
Instead of
logical
getting it over with.
when the logical thing would be just wolf it down so it's gone. But when it's a food you love, you wolf it down so you barely taste it. Well, I was taking forever to finish a bowl of oatmeal that I didn't even want in the first place. And my mom had a punishment where for every minute that passed when the food was not finished, I would get a spanking.
No way! I would never be that way.
No, I remember this very
You
clearly.
remember wrong, Chica. I'm serious. I vowed never to force my kid to eat something they really didn't like because my mom did that to me. So I know I didn't do that to you, and I wouldn't spank for every minute that you took for eating. You must have dreamt it and it felt real.
No.
Annalise, I am as serious as a heart attack. I would never have done that.
You did.
No.
I remember very clearly. I was taking forever to eat, and you were like, you need to hurry up and finish so we can start homeschooling. And for every minute that passes when the food isn't gone, you're going to get a swat. And I remember getting 10 swats because I didn't want to finish the food.
I didn't even give you oatmeal unless you liked it. You picked it out.
Well, I remember that happening,
Well,
and
no, I wouldn't do that. I vowed never to do that before you were even born.
but thanks, Mike. Patriot, I am not in school right now. I'm not working either. I have too many health issues to allow me to work a regular job. And the job market is especially unforgiving to anyone who requires special accommodations. So I'm in the process of trying to get disability, but that takes forever. And so yeah, for a living I do YouTube videos when I feel up to it. And Matt...
Oh, he meant me.
Oh, okay, well.
Myself, for a living, I work at a dollar store. I won't release the actual name of the store just for security reasons, but I am slowly moving my way up the corporate ladder. And soon I'll be getting another promotion. I'm not sure how soon, but I am basically a backroom manager. That's what I do. I am in charge of all the stockers at my store. I also make sure everything looks presentable in the back of the store. And I'm also responsible for the floor technically too.
Yeah.
And Patriot? No. I was trying to hug her. Smell your armpit.
But yeah, Steven, I did see that you said that
I smell John's
you're...
armpits.
Yeah, Steven, I did see you say that you're a Seventh-day Adventist. Oh, Mass Scrapper, that's pretty cool. That's always fun. But yeah, I am definitely thankful and proud that Matt has the job he does because it is good to him. When you work in retail, that can be very frustrating regardless, just because most people that are in retail aren't there with the intent to stay long term and actually advance in life. So they slack off and they don't pull their own weight. But his work is good to him. And I can honestly say that I'm proud of him for sticking with his job even when it's very, very frustrating and stressful. Then again, that's what an adult does in life. Mike, we're probably going to make breakfast for dinner if we feel up to it. Excuse me. We had Chipotle for lunch. We ate about half of it, so I might just end up finishing that. But my kitchen is a nightmare, so I'm going to have to work to get that cleaned up, regardless of if we cook or not. Hey Travis, it's good to see you. I do hope to make live streaming a regular thing again. But like I said, with everything going on, it's hard to find the time and energy. So it just depends. Thank you. Zero the Dan Zero. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your username. But,
oh, the Dano.
Okay.
I think.
But thank you.
She grew it herself.
I dyed it myself because I figure I'm under 30. I don't have any real pressing responsibilities right now that hinder what I can do with my hair. So I figure I might as well have fun with it while I can. It actually is due for some touch-up work, which I might do tonight, but I'm feeling pretty tired, so probably not. But you guys will know when I change it up. Mike, you're funny.
These are so stupid, but they make me laugh. I'm sharing it.
I have to show you guys how my dog looks right now. We're probably going to call it a night fairly soon, because not a whole lot of people have tuned in, and there's really not a whole lot left to discuss. But look at that baby there. Look at that.
Hi, Darce. Hi.
She would have you think her life is so hard and so miserable. But do you see other dogs that get as much attention as she does? I mean, that is my spot on the couch, but she goes on it whenever she wants, and all of this area is where she goes too. She also has free reign over all bedroom furniture too that she can reach. Since she's gotten older, her ability to jump on my parents' captain bed is gone, so that's kind of sad. But she could still get on my bed if I help her. Thank you, Patriot. It's always good to see you. Mike, I think we're done with that for the night, too. Yeah, Travis, she does stick close, and it's nice. I just wish she would actually take the time to cuddle. But she's an older dog, and we're not going to force her to do anything she doesn't want to, if she doesn't have to. Bye, Steven. It was good seeing you, and I hope that you have a good week. And I'll try and keep you guys posted on when I'm going to do my next live stream. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys who stuck around enjoyed it. And we'll talk to you later. But stay tuned, because there will be more videos that we have planned. But just a matter of time and energy, and when we'll be able to actually do it. But thanks again, guys, and I'll see you later.
See you guys.